Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jeff Glass. Just coming at you about reviews today. There's been some talk about it. I've got some questions back and forth, and I want to answer those because this is one of the most important things that I learned in my business. So, a little bit about me. I'm no longer in the junk removal business. I was in the service industry for 16 years. I sold my business in California and my business out here in Nevada. My wife had recently passed that on to an employee, but I grew up blue collar. I grew up around that industry. I went to good schools. I got a degree, but I've always been in some form. If it was mom making me work at home or running companies, I've been involved in the blue collar industry for a very long time. So, why am I teaching here? I love to teach. This information is for you. You do what you want with it. What I do is I teach at schools. I teach at Boys and Girls Club. I teach juvenile probation. I teach college students. I teach seminars about entrepreneurship. So I want people. I want to see people be successful, and that's my goal here. So pick up with it, run with it, what you want. But this one's on reviews, and this is going to help your business. So the question was asked, do you really get 7 out of 10 reviews when you run the hauling business? Yes, I did. You can look up the reviews. You're looking at maybe about 285 reviews between Home Advisor and Yelp and Facebook and Thumbtack and Google and all these different places. 285 reviews in 20 months. Rehaul passed on to an employee very quickly. He's up and running with it. That's Paul, and he's doing a great job. So I am still involved indirectly. I mentor with Paul and help him be successful because I want to see his business do well, and I want to see your business do well. So I'm going to break this down. Excuse me, my throat's a little scratchy this morning. So, how do we get reviews? Okay, if you've ever seen the movie Now You See Me, it's a movie about magicians and hypnotism and all this. I'm not hypnotizing clients, but psychology is key. That was my background. That's what I went to school for. And so in the movie, they're saying little things to a guy that they're going to hypnotize on the stage, and they're just brush up against him. They say something, and that's called conditioning. They were conditioning him. They were priming him for the stage. Okay, so I want you to think the same way. You are conditioning your client for that review. So you've got the deal, you've got the sell, you've agreed to it, you shook hands on it, and you're ready to move forward, and you're ready to do the job. Okay, you immediately move into the review, and this is what you do. And we're not always necessarily asking for the review. This is how I do it. This is how I've done it, and this is the script. So Bob or James or Jane, whatever her name is, hey Jane, our goal today is to provide you with 5-star service. We always want to give you exceptional service, so we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to check in with you about 30 minutes before we finish the job, or about 15 minutes before we finish the job, whichever it may be if it's a small job. I'm going to check in with them slightly before the job is over. I'm preparing them, I'm conditioning them. I didn't say 5-star review. I said our goal is to provide you with 5-star service. That's it. We go and we do a job. Now, I'm getting into the law of reciprocity. I'm going to look for something free that I can do for them. Why? Because that review is worth money. That review is worth $300, $3,000. We've landed jobs. I don't care about doing something for an extra 20 or 50 bucks because there's a good chance if I do something great for the client, they might do something great for me in return. So I'm going to take that risk. I'm going to go pick up that extra fridge. I'm going to sweep over there. I'm going to do one extra thing that I feel that I have permission to do. And if I couldn't find something at the very end, I'm going to shave a little bit off my bid. You know what? We finished a little quicker than we anticipated. We're going to be finishing about 15 minutes. Or it didn't weigh as much as I thought, or wasn't as big of a load as I thought it would be, and I'm going to take a little bit off your bid. We're going to go ahead and pack up, and our goal today was to provide you with the 5-star service and I hope I met your expectation, I met your standards. And most of the time they're going to either tell you, hey, I still want you to do this, and then you have a chance to really perform, to work towards that 5-star, or they're going to tell you, you know what, you did. It looks great. You did a fantastic job. Wonderful. Great. Thank you. I'm going to shoot a quick thing to your cell phone. Take about 30 seconds. If you wouldn't mind filling that out, it helps me find more great clients just like you. Thank you for helping me build my business. That's it. And then I have their cell phone. I send it to them. And if they haven't done the review right away when I've gone home or I'm back in the truck, I'll shoot a light text. Just want to make sure you got the link. And they did. and they click on it. The cell phone makes it easier. You got to be able to put that from a cell phone often more than a computer, because people are more likely to look at a text than they are to look at an email. At least my experience, and that's what I hear. So that's it. That's the script. You're conditioning from the very beginning. The law of reciprocity, you're going to give and do something for free. It's small, but you are starting a barter system. Now the client might want to do something for you in return. The review becomes part of the deal. So get those reviews. Yes, you can get 7 out of 10. Yes, you can get 8 out of 10. But we don't get reviews. We didn't get reviews in the very beginning by saying, hey, would you mind leaving a review? If you're happy with the job, can you leave a review? Or, hey, I hope you leave that review. That doesn't work as much. That's why people are getting shot down. That's why people are frustrated when they're talking to me, because I'm talking to a lot of you weekly, asking me questions about this very topic. So save this video, write it down. If you don't want to apply it, don't apply it. But if you want reviews, because in a lot of ways that is an extension, not necessarily the new word of mouth, I don't agree about that. It is an extension of the word of mouth, but it's on a freeway, man. It's huge because people are looking at you online. People ask me about price less when I have good reviews. They feel more comfortable working with me. The trust and relationship is established quicker. So go and get reviews for your business. Feel free to comment here. Ask me questions. I want to see your business be successful, and go out and get them. Have a great weekend and have a wonderful week, and wishing you a prosperous business. Take care.